Hey guys, what's up? It is Doug. Welcome to another edition of Spooky Villages, and today I have the Haunted Library. This is one of the Michael's exclusives for this year, and you know, this one really surprised me. I'm excited to talk about it. Seems like there's always that surprise building every year in Spooky Town. You never know which one's going to be really good. Maybe one that looks, you know, average, winds up being really good or interesting, and I think that for me, this is the one this year. So, you know, we're going to talk about it in a minute here, but you know, I'm just curious out there, and I'd like to know in the comments. You guys always leave great detailed comments. How is this year for you guys? I know for me, this is one of the better years in Spooky Town that I can remember, especially in recent years. And, you know, I was wondering if you guys would like to know maybe if I put together a best of, like, what years were my favorite for Spooky Town. You know, maybe top 5 or something, and also least favorite. I do have a very definite least favorite year of Spooky Town. I can maybe talk about that as well. So curious if you guys like to see that video. But yeah, anyways, let me know. What are you guys thinking about it? You know, as far as the sales go this year, as far as like product sales, I mean, I know that in my local Michael stores, it has been crazy how much they've been selling. So this week, I actually wanted to do the Cuckoo House, but I couldn't find it because my local Michael's is sold out already. And I'm actually shooting this at the end of July. That's crazy fast to sell out. Garden of Eden was also sold out. Don't worry, I'll find one of the Cuckoo Houses at a different Michael store in town, but it's just crazy that my local one is already sold out of several buildings, and we're only in July, at least at the time of this filming. So yeah, guys, you know, that's why I say buy early. It seems the secret is out now. People know you can get the good deals early, and you have a better chance of getting what you want, especially if something is wrong and you can do an exchange as well. That's another plus. So you should always just buy your Spooky Town stuff early. And hey, also before we get going on here, I just wanted to give a shout out to my friend with the YouTube channel, Halloween channel. He does a great job over there. He is reviewing a ton of Spooky Town buildings. I'll put a link to him below, so check him out. So, all right guys, without further ado, let's talk about the Haunted Library. All right guys, here it is, the Haunted Library. This was a huge surprise piece for me. Whenever I saw this announced earlier this year when it went up on the website, I didn't really pay much mind to it. You know, I'm not huge on the town buildings for Spooky Town, but in seeing this in person, it looks really interesting, and it's fairly unique. So I will put, because it's just standard lit, there's no animation here, I will put pictures of it throughout as I'm talking here, just so you can see what it looks like lit up. It looks spectacular lit up. There's 4 different kinds of lighting. You can see here, there's a red, there's blue, there's green, and then there's like the yellow-orange fire. And if you look up here now, talk about a couple things actually on the building. This is like a broken window here. It's really interesting, the texture. I'm sure it's been done before. I just can't think of another building that actually has like the broken window texture on it. And of course down here, you can see where the window is smashed and the stuff's on the ground there. And if you look inside here, inside the little scene with the broken glass, there's a skeleton up on the, you know, up on the ladder, little jack-o'-lantern, and even an owl up here. Love it. Really interesting just how it's done. There's so much color on this and a lot of little details. Like right here, there's a ghost story book on the stoop. Sorry here if it's off camera, I didn't mean to do that there. They have the, you know, the Reaper here. I love that these gargoyles that are here, these little green like dragon-like gargoyles, they're actually reading books. It's just a nice detail. And then over here on the other side, there's a skeleton here. I love the poison potions book that's over here. And then there's even an owl over here with the spell books. He's got a little case, or a little rack, I'm sorry. Just a lot of different colors even here. How you got like an orange up here, and it's got a swinging sign here. It says open at midnight, or opens at midnight. And even on the top, a clock tower. And you can see here how it looks lit up. Now it doesn't pulsate or anything for fire, but it is lit up. It looks very nice. And you can see on the side here, these, you know, outside the back, it glows red. And then the porch lights. The porch lights actually glow blue. It just looks great lit up. 4 different colors of lighting. It looks interesting. It's not super bright either, and I think that's a plus because some of these buildings, I know Department 56 this year especially has a couple that are super bright. This is bright. It's definitely well lit, but it's not out of line. It's not super distracting. Again, now it's the library, so your mileage may vary on that. You know what you think about the, you know, whether it's like you put it in a town. Or whether you like the town style buildings. When I mean town style buildings, I mean, you know, in Spooky Town, there are generally different kinds of themes. You have carnival, You have Pumpkin Patch, Farm, you have Trick or Treat. They used to do like Egyptian and Pirates. This is more just a standard town building, right? A spooky town building. And normally that's not my favorite theme, but this is just done very, very well. And who doesn't love a good library? I know that many of us love reading scary stories. And I know in the comments from you guys, I've read that a lot of you were excited about this building or are excited because of that. You guys love to read your scary stories, and this is a nice homage to that. It's just done well. And look at the back here. I should say fit and finish on this are spectacular for Spooky Town. And it doesn't feel like a lightweight plastic building like some of them do, sorry, if I could talk. It actually feels like a very nice ceramic. There's heft to this piece. It's just a solid piece. Has great lighting, a really good theme, and just a good addition to the Spooky Town lineup. So, all right, guys, that is my review of the Haunted Library. Let me know what you guys think below. And next week, more Spooky Town reviews. Thanks, guys. See you later.